me, the 2K MC. We had an amazing amount of 98s last week, and here are the latest to reach this high mark in NBA 2K19.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. Well, for the Pelicans, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And we get to see the Brow in action tonight. Scary that it's still so early in his career. Kenny, just how good can Anthony Davis get?
Well, he's
Look
dominant.
at that brow you got right there.
Oh,
Whoa,
I have a double brow.
Yeah, that thing has
A duo
taken on
brow?
a life
I have
of
a
its
double
own.
brow. I have a
Duo brow.
Yeah, it
It
does.
weighs about 14 pounds.
It's
doesn't
thick,
it?
though. It's thick, but it's a duo.
Anyway, AD.
Well, anyway, he's dominant in almost every aspect of the game. A big guy who can handle the ball, he can run the floor, he can shoot jump shots, he can defend, and he's a force anywhere you put him.
I want to see how smart you guys are.
Okay.
If he was a reptile, which reptile would he be?
Oh, a raptor.
Ernie,
If he were a reptile,
what would he be?
he'd be,
Taking too long, Ernie. He'd be a versatilian.
Ooh.
Team should be nervous of what he can do in 3 years. You like
Versatilian.
that? Versatilian.
That
like
is.
that.
I'm surprised that you've waited this long to break that one out. A
Yeah.
versatilian.
Dr. O'Neill, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
Amphibious.
Kevin Harlan, it's all yours.
Let's go listening to the Los Angeles Lakers. At center, JaVale McGee. At point, Lonzo Ball. At power forward, Kyle Kuzma. At the other guard position, Brandon Ingram. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton. And now introducing your New Orleans Pelicans. At point guard, at 6'3" inches, number 4, Elfrid Payton. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Nikola Heritage. The big man, at 6'9" inches, number 30, Julius Randle. At guard 6'4" from UCLA, number 11, Drew Holiday. And at forward 6'10" from Kentucky, number 23, Anthony Davis. Your home team head coach is Alan Jackson. Pelican fans, give it up for your New Orleans Pelicans!
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Hawks. They had a chance there right up to the end. They only lost by 3.
Yeah, you're just not going to win many committing turnovers at the rate they did. That was just outrageous.
So hard when it's weighted like that and you're competing and you're making mistakes, and then on the other end, your opponent is playing flawlessly.
So the Pelicans win the tip. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Ingram. And it's McGee in at the 5. Davis, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Fader on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Taken away by Holiday. To the middle. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Payton's got the first basket of the game for the Pelicans. Well, Greg, Anthony Davis with so much talent, it's easy to take Drew Holiday for granted.
I mean, I think Holiday is the catalyst in terms of this team. His ability to create and really put pressure on an offense has improved his scoring and become a very efficient option at that guard spot. Has always been selective with his shots, but now is pressing a bit more to get involved, and more aggression from him, I think, has helped his production.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Love the rhythm that Drew showed on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's James, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
Clearly a foul.
Well, just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. Has handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
Now here's Davis. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Payton. Off target from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Mirotic against LeBron. And Mirotic kicks to Holiday. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Pelicans keep it alive. Mirotic has a wide open look. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Mirotic at ease, pulling up right away after receiving a pass.
In the corner, it's Ingram. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss. Pelicans leading by 4. Stolen by Ball. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. That one drops for him. Davis has got his first points of the game.
Very few players as good as Anthony Davis is on the inside. Just great footwork, and he's adding more and more to his postgame.
It's stolen by Randall, and pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Mirotic finds Davis. Right side Holiday. Top of the key, Payton. Inside, here's Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with Anthony Davis, you look at how young he is still. I mean, scary to think that his best games are still ahead of him. Not just this year, I'm talking like 3 or 4 years from now. He could honestly be the best player in the league in a short time.
The first free throw is good. And with Davis's prime just ahead of him, just what do you think his ceiling might be, Brent?
I don't know. 28 and 11 the last few years. His upside seems to be nightmarish for any opposing coach. I wouldn't be surprised to see him have multiple years of 30-plus with 12 or 14 rebounds. There's simply nothing on the court that AD cannot do.
When LeBron came over to Los Angeles, Greg, many wondered how the younger players would fare. They've done a pretty good job working alongside him.
And you can see it in the record for the Lakers. Many might have been skeptical to how this roster would work together, but they've been terrific. You have to give kudos to the coaching staff and all the players for buying in.
Mirotic has the open look. Money from the wing. Mirotic just got his second bucket.
Enjoyed that unselfish play from Holiday for that swing pass to the open teammate.
To the middle. Here's LeBron. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. That's now 8 points for LeBron. New Orleans leading by 6. Payton kicks to Davis. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. But they recover it. Anthony in the corner. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 10 points.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Holiday finds Davis. Over James. Again, a Pelicans score.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons. To the middle, and stolen by Mirotic. He dishes it to Payton. Pass to Holiday. James against Davis. Davis. It's good on the putback.
You think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length, and use his size, and get another rebound.
Elbow shot is on the way. Good on the jump shot. Here's Payton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside Mirotic. That one wide left. Lakers trail by 8. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by McGee. That's 12 points for LeBron.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They have so many great point guards in the league right now. Brent, which of them do you think does the best job of running the pick and roll?
I think Chris Paul still heads up the top of my list for pick and roll operators. He's so devastating and has been for his entire career in the mid-range, just settling in at the free throw line and popping shots that seem effortless, and he's able to knock it down. Steph Curry is still at the point guard position, does so many unique things, Kevin, playing without the basketball and setting screens away from the ball to open up teammates, which eventually gives him opportunities to shoot threes. So divergently different, those two, but two of my favorites to watch.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Julius Randle. Rodney Hood comes in for Mirotic. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Elfrid Payton. Now here's Jackson. Okafor. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, a while ago, Alvin Gentry and I were able to chat, They won the first game against this team, but he is not taking anything for granted. He wants his players to be even more assertive offensively this time. He said, I think we can dictate things a little more. Maybe force those guys into defensive matchups they dislike. 9 points that way. Well, we'll see if they can do that and go up 2-0 tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thanks, D.A. And guys, what do you make of David's report putting a premium on offense right away?
I think it's a good plan, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their defense. They can't ignore that part of the game.
Well, I love the fact that there's no player ever in the history of this league that gets excited about a coach who talks about, we're really going to change up our defense and make sure that that's a priority. Guys are always excited about the O.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hood against Anthony. Hood with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
That seems to be more fitting for Hood's role, shots like that.
Hart kicks to Anthony. Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass. James has got 14 points for the game.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Now Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Davis, the pass to Okafor. And it's good for 2.
Now, Davis is really suited for their offense as a great running big. Does not have to do it all by himself. And using his teammates there.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Left side Jackson to the inside. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Down low, got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Some changes for Orleans. Check Diallo. He's checked in for Okafor. Troy Williams comes in for Davis. And Miller's subbed in for Moore.
Darius Miller.
New Orleans gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And there it is for him.
Good, nice job on the mid-range there, finding a little bit of a gap and making the defense pay.
There's the pass to LeBron over Williams. And it's James missing.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
Out to Hood. With some arc, and the layup is up and in. Hood's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A little flare there from Rodney Hood, connecting on a rare floater from him.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. New Orleans on top, up by 6. And after this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times and you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yeah, so you move the ball around, you move your guys around, then you find good shots. That's a healthy recipe to build a good lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. On the perimeter, Caldwell Pope and Ingram. Anthony out there with LeBron James, and it's Ball in at the point.
Man, that 2003 draft class, just an absolute monster. And Carmelo Anthony, third pick that year. Think about it, LeBron, Melo, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Heck, 3 or 4 of those guys played together. But all taken in the first 5 picks. What a great draft that was for the NBA.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Jackson against Ball. There's Diallo. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Diallo's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And you know, in that 2003 draft, the Pistons famously picked Darko Milicic over Melo with the second pick.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty familiar with that, Kevin, at this point. And Melo coming off such a terrific season at Syracuse, where he led the team to the national title as a freshman. And crazy to think, if the Pistons had taken him, I don't know, how many more wins would they have piled up at this point?
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clark got a piece of it.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for James. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Now remember, this is a former All-Star in the Eastern Conference. Drew Holiday knocking down the mid-range jumper.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ball. A second chance effort. It's deflected. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Miller against Ingram. McGee with the block. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Pass to Miller. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer on the way. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. The shot's good from McGee.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Williams against Kuzma. A baseline J. No good from Clark. Los Angeles leading by 5. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match they've just picked them apart. And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Miller outside. Holiday finds Miller. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Passes it to Ball. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Kuzma inside. He's against Williams, and the basket is good.
A terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clark. He's off on that one, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, that one sticks with you for a little while. They worked so hard to hang in there at the end of that one and force the OT, and then to have it slip away had to hurt.
And he recovers it.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
They get the rebound to the right side. For 3, Ingram. Pelicans with the rebound. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Clark, the pass to Holiday. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got 9 points.
Now you could just tell in this game. And in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last season, Brent, the addition of 2-way contracts. Does that make developing players in the G League even more valuable than it was before?
I believe last year, Kevin, that almost 50% of the players in the league, and might have been a smidge more, had some kind of G League experience.
It's terrific.
And that's phenomenal.
Yes.
We're almost close to the 30 for 30 affiliation in the G League. You saw a success story last year in Quinn Cook coming up and getting a contract with the Warriors. This is awesome for the league. They've also upped the minimum contract for G League players to $35,000. All of these signs and the way that teams are using the G League, extremely positive, Kevin.
Outside Mirotic. Back to Holiday. Outside Mirotic. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Sensational putback slam from AD there. No one bodies him up, and because of that, he's free to dunk.
Hart kicks to Kuzma. Over Davis. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Moore against Ingram. A floater. That shot off. Great D that time from LeBron. Here's Kuzma. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Randall no good. Lakers leading by 9. The drive by LeBron. Moore with the steal. Kicks it to Holiday. 1:51 left in the first half. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
James, no good.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really effective.
Here's Mirotic, nailed from three-point land. Mirotic has got 7 points.
That's a clever play for the forward. Mirotic, he capitalizes off the dribble.
James against Moore. And it's LeBron missing.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 9. Here's Mirotic. Misses the 3. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Ingram uses that floater so effectively, pulls it out of his bag when the defense isn't expecting it.
Here's Holiday. Misses the step-back jump shot. Los Angeles leading by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch. Helping his team with the lead.
New Orleans making some changes here. Rodney Hood's checked in for Moore, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Drew Holiday. The Lakers also with a sub. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Josh Hart. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Just the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Yes, that goes in. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, what have you liked so far from your team, and what have you not liked?
Well, I like the pace of the game. Defensively, I don't like anything that we're doing as far as dribble penetration. Too many things are happening in the lane. We got to protect the basket a little better.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
As we return to New Orleans, a look at some of the buildings along the riverfront here in the Big Easy. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Lakers leading by 9. Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Mirotic, and it's Randall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Davis, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Davis has got 12.
Well, everything right now in sync for AD, and I think that stands for after Duncan.
Here's Ball, the dish to McGee.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And that one's good by Davis.
The ball rotates over to AD, and he simply rises up and makes that jump shot look so easy.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Mirotic against LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 26 points.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Randall outside. Holiday, no one around him. And the Pelicans get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Good on the second free throw. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Payton kicks to Davis. New Orleans moving it around. And Mirotic has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's now 10 points for Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Mirotic against James. Kuzma passes to James. Feeds it to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks the ball over Payton. Los Angeles with another miss.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
Mirotic at his size being able to stretch out and shoot the 3 becomes a huge floor spacer for this offense.
And here is Ball following the 3 from Nikola Mirotic. And that one, good. Kuzma's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now, here is Mirotic. 13 points in the game. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. 16 points for him.
Davis is focused right now and is staying in a great rhythm, no matter what kind of pressure he's facing.
Ball with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Holiday. He's got 9. Outside Mirotic. Inside. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 6 points. That one good from Randall.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
James in the post, covered by Mirotic. Ingram. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot at catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately he's definitely in the top 3.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holiday. As much as Drew Holiday can contribute on the offensive end, Brent, with his scoring and playmaking, he's also a very capable defender.
Well, he's more than capable. He is one of the better defenders at that position. And the more years Drew Holiday has in the league, the more he's got a notebook of what it is guys like to do and the things he can take away. Great hands, great lateral movement, and last year showed up in a big way defensively for Alvin Gentry.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. And Holiday kicks to Williams. On the wing, Davis, covered by Anthony. And it's Davis missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Holiday. Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Here's Wagner. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ingram with the steal. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Hart, that's good.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Pelicans trail by 8. Right side Jackson, outside Holiday, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix. And I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Inside, here's Okafor. Count the basket. Okafor's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes for New Orleans. Check Diallo. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Rodney Hood comes in for Troy Williams. And Moore subbed in for Drew Holiday. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Beasley comes in for Brandon Ingram. Chandler with the block.
That's what he does, Tyson Chandler, redirecting that one.
Beasley with a clean look. Here's Anthony. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Anthony's got 5 points so far. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Hart hits it from 3-point range. Hart's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the 3-point line or you risk getting burned.
Here's Diallo. Over Anthony. Diallo, no good.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Yeah, that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Now here's Moore. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Good finds Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away, and Chandler sends it back. Here's Hart. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Moore passes to Okafor. Count it. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hart, guarded by Jackson. The offensive rebound. Beasley kicks to Hart. Anthony on the wing. Left side Chandler. Over Okafor. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Moore against Caldwell Pope. Jackson has the open look. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. No good.
Really shocking he didn't take advantage of that golden opportunity there. He needs to be much better in that situation.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hood deciding where to go with it. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
You got to remember, Rodney Hood, 6'8", so he has the size needed to be a factor on the inside if he stays aggressive.
And stolen by Hood. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. Lake. Lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with LeBron James. Hart is out there with Anthony.
Yeah, Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. James, count the basket. James has got 28 points for the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks. And without a doubt, Rodney Hood is at his best when he's being aggressive. He doesn't settle for shots, and he looks to create and finish around the rim. Sometimes he can serve as a playmaker. That happened a lot when he was with the Utah Jazz under Quinn Snyder.
You know, Hood can fall into settling for mid-range shots at times, Brent, but that isn't when he's his most effective.
No, a lot of players fall into playing passively, and Rodney Hood is sometimes guilty of that. The trick is finding ways to try to keep him aggressive, make sure that he's impacting the game in ways that his skill set could draw it out. Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
James, the pass to Kuzma, over Randall. That one a little long.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
To tie it up. Kuzma against Mirotic. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lakers working the ball around now. Anthony on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans to the inside. And Randall throws it down.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ballgame. And this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Miller. Payton outside. Here's Randall. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Hard kicks to Kuzma. Here's Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Yes, Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Payton outside. There's the pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Here's Mirotic. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That shot wide open. And the Lakers lead by 2.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Good. Kicks to Randall. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Shoots over Mirotic. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by LeBron. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You look at James. What a contribution.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Free t-shirt. Make some noise.
For the Pelicans. The Lakers making a switch here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He got into him pretty hard. He said, we are being way too soft in there. We need some toughness, and I need some defense. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Randall down low. McGee's there. Mirotic with the tip. And another shot. And it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 10 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
James with the bucket.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. Back to Holiday. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The drive by James. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Davis. To the middle. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kuzma against Davis. Kuzma passes the ball. Los Angeles with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Holiday, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Drew Holiday is really looking to score the ball out there. He is aggressive and knocking down a lot of his opportunities.
And they take the lead. And it's 7 points for Brandon Ingram. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And Randall throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Three-pointer. Ball no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Mirotic against James. Mirotic up top. Softly drops in the floater. And now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Mirotic stepping up and making a huge one.
To the left side wing. It's stolen by Davis. Shoots. Mirotic's shot is off.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look. They survived it.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ingram against Payton. Passes it to Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 20 points for Julius Randle.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
LeBron, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Lakers trail by 3. For 3, Ingram hands it from downtown. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Here's Payton. The teardrop falls in.
Big-time shot from Alfred Payton.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to James. Up top, Kuzma. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lane.
Payton kicks to Davis. Down low. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Ball. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
And how about the confidence with which Ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do, a gigantic shot from their big man.
Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Ball. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Peyton. Randall finds Mirotic. Yes!
That is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Here's James. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The score is tied at 106. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Of our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for LeBron. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Anthony, the pass to Chandler. Back to Anthony from outside the arc. A shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
And that goes for every possession. They can't come up empty at all anymore. Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
And so timeout taken by Alvin Gentry. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Peyton against Ball. Now here's Peyton. Here's Davis. Oh, missed it. Los Angeles calls timeout. Good play defensively. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. New Orleans back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Julius Randle is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Mirotic in at the small forward position.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Kicks to Davis. Down low. It counts. And the foul. That's on LeBron James.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
First team. That free throw good from Randle. The Lakers trail. LeBron kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Mirotic. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Davis with the ball for New Orleans. To the paint. From down low. And the rejection by James. The shot by Payton, no good. Payton's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Kuzma with it. Now Payton defending Ingram. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Payton looking around. Davis finds Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. LeBron outside. Ball, the pass to Hart. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Randle's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Davis. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
Now here is Holiday. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Mirotic's shot is off. Lakers have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. And James throws it down.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting well. 50% from the floor. Payton kicks to Davis. It's deflected. Here's Hart. Off target from three-point range. Well, for New Orleans, shooting the ball at 43% from the field in OT. Here's Davis. And James pulls it down.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now, here is Mirotic. Randle with the bucket. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Los Angeles has gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 18 points for Lonzo Ball.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
But he recovers it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets him another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
There's the triple. It's money from deep.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 5. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And Los Angeles with some changes. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Ingram. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Josh Hart. Mirotic finds Payton, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Now, Elfrid Payton still has that size at the point guard, which can be difficult for a diminutive guard. He uses it that time to draw contact.
And both free throws good for Payton.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And it's James missing.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job. Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by two. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a two-point lead to three.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in overtime. Anthony against Mirotic. Kuzma pulls it in.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Payton. Pass to Mirotic. Takes the 3. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. Here's James. Can't connect.
Some of the plays on an NBA court have a lot to do with timing. And right there, Elfrid Payton, impeccable with it.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Carmelo, you have lived in the media spotlight for a long time. How do you put that out of your head when you get on the floor?
I'm just playing ball. My team came to play today. We was focused, and we wanted it. We willed our way to this one.
A great performance, Carmelo. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.